Our Bible adventure for today is David and Goliath, or well, for all week actually. And if you look in your bag of goodies, you will find a bag that says Week 2, Knock Down Goliath. And this is so much fun. Now you might need your mom and dad's help a little bit for this one. But you're going to open up your bag and you're going to take everything out that you find in there. You can just put the bag off to the side. The first thing you're going to notice that you find is something that looks really funny. It's just a plastic cup with a balloon attached to it. But you're not going to want to pop this balloon or pull it too hard or rip it because you want it to stay on there. That's what's going to end up working like our slingshot. In today's Bible adventure, we're going to find out that David uses a slingshot for a very important cause. Then you're going to find 2 long skinny papers with, look, that's Goliath, and he's like going, little David, you can't fight me. Ha ha. Oh, just wait, Mr. Goliath. You're going to find out that David can fight you. But you'll notice that on one side of the little skinny paper, there are glue dots, and you can pull off that little paper. You might have to do a little gentle so it doesn't rip. And then you're going to turn it, and you're going to make it so that it's kind of a round circle like that, so you can see Goliath. There's my Goliath. And you're going to do that to both of them. Now there's only one Goliath in our Bible story, but I thought it would be more fun for you to have 2 giants to knock down than just one. So that's why you have 2. But if you look, they look exactly the same. Now, in our Bible adventure today, we learn about a little boy named David. And I did say little boy. He was not big. He was just a child. And he knew that even though things seemed so big in his world, that God was with him. And that God was with all of the people who loved God. And David's family were people that loved God. But they were afraid. They were afraid of that big old giant. So guess what? David decided to show them that there was no need to be afraid. He took 5 little stones. Now you don't have stones in your bag because this might be a little dangerous with stones. You have 5 little pom-poms. Mine are blue. Everybody I think has different colors. And you can put 1 little pom-pom inside your cup like that. And we're going to make it fly through the air. Because David did just that. He put 1 little stone in his slingshot. And he whirled it around. And that little stone went whee! And it flew through the air. And knocked the giant right there in the head. And that big old giant went, whoa, 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 and tipped right over. And that was the end of the giant. And David had proven to all of the people watching that there was no reason to be afraid, that God was with them, and that they could have confidence that he would take care of situations. Our castle call out for today is armor up with justice. And it's the breastplate of justice or the breastplate of righteousness. But in either case, what it means is when you stand up for what you know to be right. In David's case, he stood up against Goliath because he knew that even though Goliath was picking on him and picking on his family, that God was much more powerful. And he would prove that God would take care of him. So once you put your little pom-pom in the cup, you're going to hold the cup with one of your hands, and you're going to notice that your balloon has the part where it's tied back here. You're going to hold your cup, you're going to pull that back, and when you do, watch what happens to your pom-pom. You're going to put your pom-pom Okay. So you're going to take your little pom-pom and you're going to put it in your cup. Now when you look in your cup, you're going to see where the little tie part of the balloon is. You're going to want to kind of push the pom-pom right in there, just a little bit. And then you're going to pull that part of the balloon, see back here, you're going to pull it and then you're going to let go. And watch what happens to the pom-pom. Woo! Mine flew all the way over there, way past the camera. I didn't hit my Goliath. Let me try again. It's a good thing David didn't take after me. He only needed 1 stone. It looks like Miss Jenny's going to need all 5 of her pom-poms. So again, I stick it in that little part of the balloon, and then I pull back on the knot, and kapow! Ooh! I knocked him over. I hope you have a great time knocking over all of your Goliaths, and that you remember, no matter how old you are, no matter how big you are, no matter how strong you are, God is with us, and that we can armor up with justice and righteousness and stand firm in knowing that we can overcome even the biggest of giants.